Hello, I'm back again. So a lot has happened in these past 3 weeks. I took the sample, I took the section banks, I took the cards diag, I took the official guide, I took the flashcards, and I'm pretty much done with all the non-scaled scored materials. Anything that doesn't give you like a scaled a freaking MCAT score. The sample that I got, I used the converter. I got a 514, and I'll put the distribution down in the comments below, or the the whatever the description is below. Um, but in general, the sample, like the Chem Phys section, was kind of weird. I scored lower than my Altius exams, and it felt a little bit harder than my Altius exams actually. So I got a 127 on that, which is kind of weird. But hopefully, with all my practice with the section banks and the official guide and the flashcards, hopefully that won't happen on FL1. And so yeah, I only really have 3 weeks until the actual MCAT. Since it's only 3 weeks, I won't be able to take one FL a week. I'm pretty much just going to take two FLs a week now. So the week of June 1st is pretty much two FLs, and then the next week of June 7th, is two FLs. And I'll be done with all the FLs, and then the last week, I'm just going to be finishing the CARS Q pack, as well as doing the Berkeley Review physics passage sections, because I'm kind of afraid of getting a really physics heavy test and not being really prepared for it. So the Berkeley Review has some really good physics stuff. So I'm just looking to do that. Hopefully I can do at least 3 of them so I can be really thoroughly prepared for the test. But I mean, it's nuts. I mean, I started studying in October and now it's almost my test date. I was originally going to even test on 6/4, but I decided to push it back to 6/18 in order to, like, if anything weird happened, I had some buffer, and if something weird did happen. So I highly recommend that, whatever your test date is, maybe think about like putting 2 weeks to that test date to buffer for anything that might happen. But yeah, I mean, it's nuts. Every day I'm learning something new. I'm learning a new concept or learning a new psych term, and it's pretty insane. But yeah, it's not exactly the most fun period though. Like with the MCAT studying and thinking about what score I'm going to get, but also like after the MCAT, like, what kind of job I'm going to get. I'm in the process of applying for jobs right now, and it's just kind of tough, and just my future, really, a lot to think about my future and stuff. Yeah, it's not really that fun, but I mean, I guess every pre-med has to go through this, right? In order to become a doctor, you have to suffer through these, and this is just my rite of passage, I guess. But yeah, I mean, next week, 2 FLs. We'll see how I do. I'm not going to push it back anymore. I'm doing it 6/18 because after studying for this long, I really don't want to deal with another freaking car section, another Chem Phys bio section again. I just don't want to deal with it. I can't be bothered. But yeah, I mean, it's almost coming to a close. So, I mean, my journey here will also almost come to a close too. So it's been exciting, I have to say. I'm not done yet, but I'm almost there, and I can't really wait to take this test. I can't wait to show what I've got. So good luck studying, everybody. We got this.